Hello traders, welcome to the 7th module of the Advanced Technical Analysis course, Harmonic Patterns. In this lesson we're going to define what harmonic patterns are and what harmonic trading is. We're going to see how do we use market cycles to trade with harmonics. So let's start. Harmonic trading takes geometric chart pattern to another level. It incorporates Fibonacci retracement and extension levels to define very precise turning points in the market. So by using harmonic trading, you will be in fact trying to spot advanced chart patterns that will give you excellent risk to reward ratio setups and high probability trades. These patterns have specific price structures that possess distinct and consecutive Fibonacci derived ratio alignments. As we said before, all these patterns are calculated with Fibonacci ratios, and when you are calculating or when you are drawing the Fibonacci ratios on your charts, these or the waves of the patterns have to be or have to hit the specified Fibonacci ratios for the pattern to be complete. If it doesn't hit the specified Fibonacci ratios, you will not be trading a harmonic pattern, and you will not be in fact trading a high probability setup. So you have to be very precise when you are calculating the length waves on these cycles, and on this module we are going to teach you all about that. Harmonic trading respects the natural cycle, the markets and price movements. A little bit of history. This is a quote by J.M. Hurst, who was an engineer that used a computer algorithm to find these cycles on the markets. The periods of neighboring waves in price action tend to be related by a small whole number. Hurst proposed that markets are moved under the influence of cycles, and that there are in fact multiple cycles that act on this. After studying thousands of instruments, he discovered that these cycles were not random. Waves aligned with each other, but that these waves are related to each other by harmonic ratios, and these harmonic ratios are the Fibonacci ratios that he discovered. And what he discovered also was that these specific ratios play over and over on the same cycles, okay? And this is why harmonic trading is very, well, it's not that common, but it's very specific, and not too many people trade harmonics, but because they haven't been available to the mass public for a long time. But once you study harmonic trading, and once you start profiting from just spotting harmonic patterns on your chart, you will realize that this is in fact a very nice way to even day trade or the swing trade. It depends on the time frame that you are analyzing price action on, but I mean harmonic patterns happen every day, countless times on any time frame. So why do we use these harmonic patterns? We use harmonic patterns to get an edge, to consistently put the odds in your favor. And how are we getting an edge by using these patterns? Well, because studies have proven that these cycles repeat themselves over and over, and these ratios are hit within the cycle over and over, and these zones of reversal that these when these patterns complete are high probability areas for a reversal. So by trading these patterns and by correctly drawing them first, you are getting an edge over the other traders that are just trading support and resistance. For example, when we use harmonics, we are always trading high probability trades with great risk to reward ratios and simple setups. The setups are simple, but the kind of complicated thing about these patterns is learning how to draw them. And once you get the actual ratios that are in play in the cycles, it will become very easy to you. You just have to practice, and once you practice and these patterns pop in your eyes, it will be super easy for you to trade them. And once they are drawn on your charts, the setups are quite easy because the the areas to put your stops on and the areas to put your targets are very logical. These setups are high probability and low risk reversal trades with logical places to put your stops and targets, like we just said. Harmonic patterns occur countless times every single day in any market and any time frame. So if you're trading Forex, you will find harmonic patterns, and if you're trading um, stocks, you will also be able to trade with them, etc. The important thing to do is to choose to trade the best and cleanest ones. Given that we are going to be finding these patterns all day long, you will have to choose the clearest one, and with a combination of the right Fibonacci ratios and high conflictive areas, we will be trading with at least a 70% probability of success using these advanced chart patterns. So this is incredible because by knowing the right patterns to trade from or to trade off, and well, choosing the right patterns, and of course learning how to draw your Fibonacci ratios, you will be trading with a 70% rate of success. Now here's an example of one of my charts. There's a lot of things going on in these charts, but the thing I want you to notice is this butterfly-like pattern, okay? And this is what a harmonic pattern is. As you can see, we start with this high and we go to this low, and we have a Fibonacci ratio hit at this low. Then we have a retracement and we have a Fibonacci ratio hit at this retracement. Then we have the other wave to the downside that hits another Fibonacci ratio, and as you can see, the pattern is not yet complete, but when it hits the Fibonacci extension 161.8 or the retracement 113, this is your actual sell zone, and you can short this currency pair. If I remember correctly, this is the US dollar Japanese yen, and well, price hasn't hit this zone just yet, but when it hits this zone, I will be prepared to sell on a very good well, on an excellent risk to reward ratio, because my stops will be just above this Fibonacci ratio, and my first targets will be at this high, and my second targets would be at these lows right here. So as you can see, you can clearly see the waves here: wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the reversal zone. And this is what you are going to be trying to find on your charts when you are trading with harmonics.